Welcome to Flamp Flamp Sports. My name is Richard Harris, and let's talk sports. Welcome to Flamp Flamp Sports. My name is Richard Harris. Tonight in New York City was I've ever witnessed. I don't cry over a lot of things. That's not true. I cry over everything. But when it comes to my baby Serena, I lose all sense of objectivity. Listening to Chris Everett, Pam Shriver, Mary Jo Fernandez describe this match tonight between Kristina Pliskova and Serena Williams, you would have thought that Serena was 75 years old and basically age finally caught up with her. Isn't that funny that how on the previous night against Simona Halep, there was no conversation about her age catching up with her. And I love my baby Serena saying at the end of the match, saying, I'm going to address this question one time. And I'm going to say, as a professional, if I can't get prepared to play back-to-back matches, I don't deserve to be what I've been. That's why I love her. Serena never makes excuses. There was a couple times during the match she should have challenged. She didn't challenge. People were wondering why she didn't call for a trainer. People were wondering what was wrong from the start. First they said, well, maybe, she's in awe of Pliskova's serve. Then it became, she's older. She's 34. She's not able to have her body be ready, blah, blah, blah. They were working on her legs all day, and she's just not ready for tonight's match. Tonight was about a young woman who played, I thought, a lucky match in the respect that she did absolutely nothing that impressed me. She served well. She has lucky strokes. She hit that frame shot that ended up being kind of a drop shot in the second set. She won that one rally where Serena should have put the ball away on two overheads. She won the points. So you can't be mad. You just got to say to yourself, the last two U.S. Open semifinals, Serena has not been Serena. And it's funny because last year, I believe she played Ragwansta before the match, before the semifinals, and was absolutely hitting every corner, every shot. Looked like she was so sharp, so ready to be a Grand Slam champion. Meaning she would have won all four. But then against Panetta in the semifinals, she just played like she was scared. She played like she was in pain. She played like she had a stomach ache. She played like she didn't want to embarrass this girl. This woman, excuse me. And tonight, this is the thing that was bothering me throughout the entire match. You watch men's tennis. Before anybody takes a serve in men's tennis, you see the guy in the background moving. Some kind of movement so that he is ready to jump right or left. That's what makes Agassi. That's what makes Djokovic. That's what made Michael Chang some of the greatest returner servers in the history of the game. Of course, Roger Federer. Federer doesn't just stand in one spot and then when the ball's hit, he moves. No, something is moving. Serena, the entire time in that match, didn't even make any movement. And she couldn't read the serve, apparently. Which is a credit to Pliskova. but to have no movement. Even if you watch a baseball game, just as the pitcher is about to pitch, the infield, the outfield, everyone's always moving because you want to get a good first step. And Serena did not move an inch. And it shocked me. She had no energy. She played the match like she had no energy, like she had no shot. And they kept saying, oh, she's not faced a serve like hers ever, and da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. Venus serves like her. Venus served like Pliskova. So for Pammy and Chrissy and for Mary to be saying the things they were saying, it was inaccurate. And for Chris Fowler to be agreeing with it, it was inaccurate. So 186 weeks as being the number one player in the world is over. To a person, a woman, who is about as impressive as, I don't know, sliced butter. Because she doesn't do anything special. She doesn't have a big serve. She doesn't have a big forehand. Doesn't have a big backhand. She doesn't do well at the net. She's just one of them players, man or woman, who just gets the ball back in and can hit one more shot than you can. Is that a skill? Well, Carolina Wozniacki became number one player in the world doing that. Never winning anything, but always in the semifinals or finals of a tournament because she was able to get the ball back and hit one more shot than you. And Miss Kerber, that's what she does. And when she played Carolina here in the semifinals, that's all she did. She beat Caroline at her own game. Did I think she'll be number one for a long time? No. Obviously, there's the indoor season that's about to occur. And, of course, the World Championships at the end of the year. Serena will get her chance to avenge Pliskova as well and take her crown back. But eulogizing Serena now is useless. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessary. Because we've never seen anything like this in the sport of tennis, where a player 34 years old, man or woman, clearly this dominant. This year she's had a lot of injuries. This year she has not been herself, but hey, she's still won a major tournament. And the hardest 2 tournaments of her life to win, 3 tournaments to win, will be the next few she plays, because she's going after history. And we all know how hard it is to go after history. Look at Tiger. Tiger had 14 majors won, and everyone thought it was a foregone conclusion. Now, almost 8 years later, he's still stuck on the same number 14. So regardless, give Kerber her day in the sun. Give Pliskova her day in the sun. But don't be eulogizing Serena yet. Because every time you've counted her out, she's come back and got it done. But that's just one man's opinion. I'm Richard Harris.